My life has transformed in so many ways. It literally was 9 years ago this month that I decided to leave my 20-plus year abusive marriage. I was a farm wife for 20-plus years. I raised my boys. I knew how to do that. I knew how to work physically, but to actually bring in the money and support my kids, I didn't know what else to do. So the first 6 years, I'm not going to lie, were a very hard struggle for me. I had been waitressing. I was at work one day and the victim services had phoned me and said, "Do you have a safety plan in place?" And I said, "No, do I need one?" And she said, "Yes." So luckily, at the tea house there in the dairy farm, they had an old trailer there. The couple said, "Well, you guys are more than welcome to stay here until things settle down." Once again, the twins slept in the same room with me, which was, you know what, looking back now, it was really a blessing, because every night we would sit there, lay in bed and talk and say the Lord's Prayer. But what was really sad sometimes was that I remember when they fell asleep, I was just crying because I didn't know what our future held. And I just always went back to Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you. I just memorized it, and I would say that every night. I would say it through the days when the days got really hard. And I just knew He had something better planned for me, but I didn't know what it was. I had been going to the gym, totally fell in love with working out, but I wasn't losing any weight. And so I came across this product system on Facebook from a complete stranger, Dr. Steve Ralston from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We just happened to belong to the same workout group. That's the only reason I even knew of him. And I just thought to myself, like, what if? What if even half of this comes true for you? What these people on Facebook are saying has come true for them? I'd be ecstatic. And if not, it says it comes with that 30-day money-back guarantee. And to me, that spoke volumes about the company alone. And one evening he gave me a call. I got on the product system excitedly because they had shared their stories, and after my first 4 days of even being on the products, when I woke up, I literally felt like I had woke up for the first time in 30-plus years. It was like it breathed new life into me. I had so much energy, my cravings were gone, I felt amazing. After my 8 days, I was down 11.5 pounds, 8 inches. Guess what I did? I shared with my closest friends, like, you got to try this stuff out. I feel amazing. These are my results. Instantly, 6 of them got back to me. "Tish, what are you doing? I want some more information." I didn't know how to answer their questions. So I phoned up Freddie. I said, "What do I do, Freddie?" He goes, "Get them on a phone call with me." He said, "We'll answer their questions together." So we did that night, phoned all of them up, 6 of them individually. By me sharing my 8-day story, because that's literally all I had, 5 out of my 6 girlfriends signed up. And I'll never forget, after those phone conversations, Freddie said, "Tish, do you realize that not only you just paid for your initial purchase, plus you made money on top of it?" And I hadn't. I was just excited. My girlfriends wanted to feel as good as I was feeling, right? And that's pretty much how it all got started, with those 6 girlfriends getting on board, and then getting more on board, family and friends on board, sharing stories.
Okay, ready, set, go! The first thing I bought when I started making money with Singular was a truck, and then I bought a holiday trailer because I love camping. I know we're not supposed to compare ourselves to others, but we see other people doing all this kind of stuff, and you're thinking, like, oh my gosh, it'd be amazing to be able to do something like that. And never in a million years would have I thought that I can do that stuff now. Like, I can do pretty much anything I want to do. So yeah. It's crazy. I was cleaning cabins. The cabins were right on the lake. They weren't fancy cabins, but they were very rustic, very unique, and I would take such pride in my work, and I never hated going to clean those cabins because I always envisioned them that they would be my cabins some days. I was going to own these. Now, lo and behold, it's not on the lake, but you know what? It's even more beautiful. I'm always investing in real estate, and I'm thinking, okay, I want to see what's up this road. And driving up the road, there's a for sale sign. I thought, oh my goodness, I need to stop and take a look. So got out of my truck, walked down here, and all I could see is my future grandchildren tobogganing down that hill. And it was like, okay, this is an amazing property. So got a hold of my friend who's a realtor, and I said, I want to buy it. and I was able to pay cash for it. Like, how crazy is that? Who pays cash for a little over 5 acres of property? And especially with this amazing view, right? My whole idea around this too, I mean, first and foremost, it's for my family, but guess what? I have singular family now. I'm going to be holding team meetings here and retreats here instead of having to drive to the mountains and rent these beautiful homes. I'm building this beautiful home for my team, my family. This is my passion, serving others. 100%.
Since she's had help along the way when she was struggling, she takes any opportunity to, whether it's financially help somebody out or whether it's help somebody move, or she's always in on those situations.
It's given me an opportunity to show more of my servant's heart. I was still really quite shy when I first started with Singular. It's really opened me up that way to become more confident in myself and my ability as in a person of who I am personally. There was this sweet car parked there, and I seen it, and I thought, no, I'm not gonna go in, I'm not gonna look at it. I mean, I have my vehicles, I'm happy with them. But Carson, the football player, one day we're driving, goes, Mom, can we just go in and take a close look at it? Like, just go and look at it. I said, okay, we're not buying it. I started up. I knew the minute I turned it over and it started that I was buying the car. It's so much fun. I mean, it's just a cruising car, it's a muscle car, go out and spin the tires now and then, do a smoke show, and don't act my age, but that's what keeps me young, right? This is really still surreal. It honestly is. I feel like I'm living in a dream.